family, it's Sean.
This your boy KC.
And you're watching Cruising on Vacay Mode.
And if you're cruise lovers like we are, don't forget to subscribe.
Bing.
You know what I'm saying? To keep up with our latest travel news, tips, and cruise. And on our Sunday lives, don't forget to come over and check out our channel.
Come on over.
We're live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So come over there so you can get your cruise, get your answers to your cruise Q&As. So come on by, check us out, and don't forget to stop by our Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Sean and KC on Vacay Mode Crew. So
this is part 2, you guys, of what not to do or bring on a cruise. So this is part 2. Here we go. Something you do not want to do is inappropriate packing. You might mean, what do you mean by that? Like, you may not want to have these huge, big suitcase, because it's going to be hard for you to lug it, to even get it to where you need to get it.
Especially if you're flying in on an airplane and stuff like that. That's a lot of lugging on your behalf, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to get to the cruise ship. So, and you're going to have to stand in line until you can get to somebody with a porter to grab your luggage. So, while you all of that time are carrying it. And also, too, as you're coming in, you got to remember, pack light. Because, you got to remember on the flight coming in, so there may be a 50-pound limit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be charged. And think about, you might be buying souvenirs, taking things back, alcohol, all of that stuff, adding weight to it. So remember, if you do it, you might get an extra charge for heavier weight luggage. So pack light, you know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. Sometimes we get on these cruises for the first time, we be like, man, I want this. I want to wear this. I don't know if I want to wear this. I want to pick that. So, you know what I'm saying? Think about that while you're packing. So,
and most importantly, you just want to pack your essentials in your luggage. Do not, and I'll repeat, do not pack or accidentally pack your documents in your luggage.
That's a no-no.
Because you will have a problem. You will not be able to even go on a cruise without your documents.
And think about it. You got to think about there's thousands of luggage besides yours. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you take your documents in a little pouch with you. Yeah. Keep it with you. You know what I'm saying? We normally have a little backpack, you know what I'm saying, as far as, to take with us. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you don't pack that in there, because sometimes we'll be so nervous and so ready to get on a cruise, we'll put it in our luggage, you know what I'm saying, forget. So when we get there, it's like, where's our, the papers, where's our documents and stuff like that, and you just gave it to the porter to put on the ship. So they got to go through searching. So you don't want that to be, you caught in that, and waste your time. You'd be so upset.
So whatever you do, make sure you have your documents with you in a pouch, in your purse. Just keep it on you. The next thing we want to talk about is, do not wait too long to book your excursion. And what I mean by that is, sometimes I know on these online, there's so many different excursions to choose from. And so you might think, well, I'm just going to wait. You might be indecisive and just wait till you get there. But guess what happens when you wait?
Sold out. Sold out. And the reason we can say that is because it happened to us, because there were so many different ones, and we wanted to go on a villa, sold out. So, you know what I'm saying, we weren't able to go to that one, so we had to wait to our next cruise. So make sure you book what you want. You know what I'm saying? You can always move it around, switch it for something else once you have it. But, once it's booked, you know what I'm saying, you're maybe hoping somebody gives up their excursion, but
oh yeah, definitely. But try to plan your excursion out, because I even have seen some people double book an excursion, and they went from one excursion to the next, back to back, and they were exhausted and weren't able to enjoy the rest of their day. So definitely do not do that.
Yeah, give your time, because you got to remember, some ports may take a long time just to get to that excursion. So find out what's the wait time as far as how long it takes you to get there, because some may be an hour, some may be 30 minutes, some may be 5 minutes. So it just all depends on where the excursion is located to do several different things. That's one key thing. You don't want to be double booked, so you get a taxi cab to go over here, and then it takes an hour to get over here. That's an hour into your excursion.
That's crazy, but don't do that. Something else that you do not want to do is littering. Now, I can personally say, ever since I've been cruising, I have not seen anyone litter, but throwing something overboard is definitely a no-no.
You can actually get put in jail or got a fine for littering. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this is a wonderful ocean that God created. You know, litter it. You got animals down there. So don't be throwing those, you know, I even see people flicking cigarette butts off over there.
Oh no, that's definitely a fire hazard.
They have a smoking area, use it.
Definitely. So please do not litter. You don't want to be polluting the sea, you know, messing up marine life. Don't do it.
And parents, keep an eye on your children, because kids just
they want to throw it over and see. You know, if it floats, it won't float. So just please don't do that. Yeah. The next thing is, you do not want to wing your trip. And
don't wing it.
What I mean by that is,
go with the flow.
Go with the flow. You got a port day. Maybe it's your first time there, you wing it. But what happens most of the time when you wing this kind of stuff, you completely waste time and mess up your whole port day, because you'd be like, you could have been doing this activity or this excursion or something that you had planned, but instead of winging it, you didn't get a chance to do any of that.
Yeah, you're like, man, I'll get up around 11. You know what I'm saying? And the ship might leave at 3. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? You only have enough time. You don't have enough time to do no excursions. You know what I'm saying? Some people think like, oh, an hour. Oh, well, I only need an hour there. It might take you an hour to get there. So then you only got an hour to get there, and then you got to try to hurry up and get back. So don't get left.
So definitely take the time out to look at your itinerary, to see the activities that's going to be going on for, you know, the next following day and so forth. And nowadays on the ship, the itinerary is actually, you got boards on the ship, especially on the Vista, where it's electronic. It'll tell you the plans for the next day, and even on your cell phone. So wise, you know, just go ahead and take the time out to see what's going on for the following day.
Yeah, map yourself out. You know, so give yourself enough time to do things. This one is more important. This next tip is, do not wear, and I repeat, do not wear rude apparel on the cruise ship. Because Carnival has a new rule that came out where, you know, so they're going to enforce it big time to wear rude apparel. What I mean is don't have shirts that have disrespectful, racist comments on your shirt, because they'll ask you to remove it, you know, like that. So, you know, keep that in mind. I know we like to have a good time, have a little thing saying on our shirt, but make sure it's not rude to someone else, because, you know, I understand, you know what I'm saying, freedom of speech, but be careful, because you're going to offend somebody else, because you have people from different countries, different cultures, and stuff like that may be offensive. So you may not understand all of those things, but some things that you know that are rude and you want to wear, don't wear it.
Yeah, everybody's there to have a good time, so that's so important. Definitely, please do not go on there with any offensive. You don't want to be the one to stand out with something rude. Don't do it. So this was part 2 of our what not to do when you're on a cruise ship. And this is Sean.
And this is KC. And don't forget to check us out every Sunday live at 6 p.m. Central Time, so we can answer your cruise Q&As. So come on by. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page, you know what I'm saying, to join our group. Sean and KC on vacay mode.
Bye for now.
See ya.